Hello everyone, I am once again back at AFDA Film College, and today I am going to be going around asking the students some of the most vital questions that any film student can be asked. What are their top 3 favorite movies of all time? What is the best movie? What is the worst movie? More importantly, what got them into filmmaking and wanting to study film? And with that, how has their experience been so far at AFDA Film College? Let's go and find out. I gotta get my bag, but we gotta run here. Let's go. Hey, Mr. Cameraman, what are your top 3 favorite films?
Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 3, in that order.
I am here with
Kieran Hardman,
Likona,
Cheyenne, Precious,
Courtney,
Taylor,
Greg,
Cheska,
Cassidy,
Tabani.
Luke Knowles.
what are your top 3 favorite movies of all time?
Unforgiven, First Reformed, and then Before Sunset.
Blade Runner, Taxi Driver, and Empire Strikes Back.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, Hacksaw Ridge, The Batman.
The Incredibles, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Into the Spider-Verse.
Gonna be so controversial. Twilight, Step Up 2, Dead Poets Society.
Star Wars 1, Star Wars 2, and Star Wars 3.
Speed Racer, The Mask, The Amazing Spider-Man.
The Way, Way Back, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, A Quiet Place.
Black Panther, Thor,
Fight Club, The Prestige, The Great Gatsby.
Into the Wild, Big Fish, and Inception. Maze Runner, Ready Player One.
What would you say is the worst movie of all time that you've seen?
Oh fuck, actually wait. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'll give it to like something like Catwoman. I can't think of Morbius is not the worst movie ever made.
Green Inferno? Yeah, if you watch it, you'll understand why it's really bad. I don't know, maybe it was just horrifying for me.
365 Days. It was ass.
Kissing Booth 3.
I really hated Mars Needs Moms as a kid. It made me cry.
I don't even remember the bad movies, guys.
So, worst movie, as in, I've got 3 categories of worst movies. Terrible, disgusting, or just badly made. Disgusting, probably something like a Serbian film. Kids, if you're watching this, don't ever watch that film. Terrible, I would, and also tied for terribly made, would probably be something like Freddy Got Fingered.
The worst ones I've seen in a while was Doctor Strange.
Multiverse of Madness.
Spider-Man.
Which one? The cameraman loves Spider-Man, so you know, it's a heartfelt joke.
Any student film that AFDA makes.
Woo!
James of the Giant Peach.
Okay, what is the best movie of all time?
Hot Fuzz.
Hard question to ask. The best movie of all time. What is your favorite movie?
I don't know.
It's not my favorite, but probably The Godfather, just in terms of what it did.
Well, Top Gun was pretty good. Maverick, I like that one. That must be the best so far that I've seen.
Blade Runner.
The Notebook.
Can't decide.
Into the Wild.
Why study film? Why filmmaking as a career path?
That's a great question. I'll just take this. Because I would like to be a writer. I enjoy the storytelling part of filmmaking. I like the character creations and learn the backstory and why characters do things in certain scenarios.
I like movies, and I want to make movies. And I've made a movie coming soon.
When I was a kid, I used to just like sit and watch like a shit ton of movies that were like mostly way above my age range, but I used to keep watching because I had a TV and that on like wheels that we'd roll around the house. And eventually I was just like, I want to act. And then I was like, actually, I kind of hate acting. Let's become a director.
I just love movies in general. I love like the world like that filmmakers managed to create. Performance-wise, it's just a way of expressing myself, and it's just easy, and it's just the adrenaline rush of filming and becoming a character and all that. I just love film. Acting has just been my passion.
I did it in grade 10 and I was like, damn, this shit fire. Let me keep going.
It was definitely a calling. It was actually in a random dream. I even forgot the details of the dream. I stopped my lost dream, which was being an athlete. Yeah. I really wanted to be in the Olympics. And I just had to be real with myself and look, like, I don't have the passion for that. And randomly, as I'm like trying to find out what do I like, what do I love, I literally had a dream that said something about like filmmaking and like going into acting. I'm like, let me try it out. And we had drama. I was in the drama class and stuff, and I tried it out, and I loved the thing. And I'm like, no, this is where we go. Because I'm a guy who follows passion. Like, I'm a passion-driven person. If you love it, there's passion, go for it.
So I think acting for me was just where I felt most comfortable. I was always like a shy child, and then the minute I started like acting, it's like I almost found my purpose. But also I can't imagine myself doing anything else. I am a big believer in you should do something that adds value to society, and I know that I will not add value to society in any other way. I love storytelling, and I love also like the psychology of people, and I think acting is a whole new perspective of the human mind and psyche. So yeah.
I love telling stories, and for me, I want when people look at my performance to not just say that I'm just good, but I want them to change in the way, because we're not just telling stories, but we're changing lives in a way. So for myself, I want to change people in a way and make them feel something. I want them to say, oh, I want to go where she's going. I wonder where she's going. So that is why I want to do acting and pretend. I love to pretend to be someone else, take on someone else's burdens and everything. So that is why I love film.
So I'm back in high school. I auditioned for the school plays, but I didn't get in. So to get the drama award, my teacher was like, yo, just do backstage and I'll give you the award. So I was like, all right, sick. And I did it, and I was like, oh, this is actually all right. You know, it's actually decent. You know, so I can't act for shit, but here I am doing backstage work.
Respect.
I was meant to be a lawyer, but then I decided it would take too long to study, so I decided to come to film school.
I realized I'm very passionate about storytelling, and I think that film is the coolest and most artistic way to say that. Yeah.
I watched movies in the cinema as a young kid, and every time I went out, I was like, damn, I want to be in that world. That filmmaker really made me believe in that story. You know that feeling when you get really sucked into a story and you get so sad that it's done, and you like so disappointed now that you're in the real world? Yeah, I'm kind of chasing that feeling.
Because it's always been my dream, always been my passion, just wanting to make movies, share my ideas with the world.
That just kind of happened.
Probably the best question that I can ask you, what has your experience been like at AFDA so far?
Jesus Christ. Let's just say the highs have been highs and the lows have been low. And the mids have been there as well.
I think shit is an understatement. We don't do much here until now. Now it's getting good. Wait a year and a half, waste a lot of money. It's great.
I mean, could have been better.
Could have been better.
But I love the people. If there's one thing that came out of this school, it's the people I've met. So,
damn, this shit fire. Let me keep going.
In all honesty,
It's had its highs. There's been a lot of lows, I would say. The fact that I was forced to do things that I didn't really want to do. I think for a long time I felt like I wasn't really learning anything.
I agree.
Like for a long time. But there were like good moments. I really love like who I'm getting taught by and the whole like making movies and like being in productions thing. But I think now I'm starting to get really excited about it. So yeah.
It's been a roller coaster, but it's been amazing, especially with this guy here as my director. He has pushed me to be the best, and to be honest, there were times where I doubt myself, and he would always encourage me. And to be honest, he has made my experience the best. Out of all my directors, he's been the best director.
Thank you.
It feels like my AFDA experience has just started this week. This week has been fun. It's been really cool, and I felt so differently about AFDA than for the last 18 months that I've been. Felt like 18 months a bit of a waste of time, not gonna lie.
I feel like I've just started learning, because AFDA has this new system where it just confuses people 24/7, and I was constantly confused. But now that we have something settled, something fixed, I'm finally learning about film.
So I studied a 3-year diploma course in film prior to this one, and I didn't experience first year. I jumped straight into second year, and so far I can say that AFDA is basically like heaven to me as a film school. So well done, AFDA, and everyone at AFDA that I have met has been so wonderful and so friendly, and I really enjoy the energy at AFDA. I really think this is an amazing school, and I would recommend everyone to come to AFDA to study filmmaking if that is their career choice.
I came here because I'm an artist at heart, and I've always wanted to be a professional in acting, so that's why I came here, number one. And I had this I was like, I've always been told that AFDA is the best school to come to in terms
The
of
best film school in Africa, the #1 film school in Africa.
you know, so it has always been a dream, and that's why I'm here. My experience, especially from last year, it felt like you're just thrown in the pit, like you have to find your way out. There wasn't much given, especially on the MP side, and that's why I was like, I'm going back home to LP. But right now, I'm enjoying every single minute of it because I'm now more comfortable. I feel at home, and I'm familiar with most of our educators.
Well, I've been a filmmaker for a while, so I wanted to get formal education, one, so I can learn like proper industry procedures, build a network of people, and also the vibes. When you're at university, you're kind of like you're free to F up a bit more, you're free to do wild stuff and not have as much consequences in the industry. You can test things out and people are a bit more lenient with you as students. The school is a bit weird with the organization, but the vibes are on point, especially now that COVID is relaxing, or we've decided to ignore it, I guess, I don't know. Seeing the vibes on campus, all of that, I love it. The rules are a bit hectic, but overall, it's pretty cool.
Confusing. So after it's just confusing, but I've learned to cope with it, just go with it. And other than that, this term's actually been a lot more fun, actually.
First year and a half has been a scam, but this last month looks pretty promising.
You mean the past week?
The past week, yeah.
We've learned more this week than we did the past year and a half. I am here with Mr. Lutando Chaka, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lutando, what are your top 3 favorite movies of all time?
Ooh, goddamn, man.
Speed round. Let's go.
All of the Fast and the Furious except for the latest ones.
Okay, cool. So that's done. That's like 9. Like 12 at this point. Yeah. Okay, cool. What is the worst movie that you have ever seen?
Worst movie I've ever seen. Ooh, give me a moment.
Every single one of the Fast and Furiouses except for number 5.
The last one.
Oh, number 9, when they go to space. I enjoyed that one. The best part was when they went to space. Okay, my next question is, what is the best movie of all time, in your opinion?
Didn't I just answer that?
No, I just asked the worst.
No, before that.
I said your top 3 favorite movies. This is asking what do you think is the best. So you can have your favorite, but what is the best movie that you've ever seen?
Goddamn. Fast 5? I don't know.
Okay, cool. Why come study filmmaking?
Well, I have this vision of directing music videos, and it's really cool.
Okay, cool. And how has your experience at AFDA been?
I would rather not comment.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Have a good day.